a grilled cherry chipotle pork loin with a cherry salsa. We get started with a pork loin, so I just take that and put that into a resealable bag. Now we're gonna make the marinade. It's very easy. It is tart cherry juice along with some oil, 2 limes that here's the juice and also the zest. And then I have some brown sugar, some garlic, some seasonings. I have some salt, and I also have my Michigan cherry wood smoked seasoning. Gonna add a nice little smoky flavor to this. Adobo sauce. So when you're looking for adobo sauce, it's Chipotle's in adobo sauce. We're not using the Chipotle's, we are just using the adobo sauce, and that is gonna add a nice smokiness to this. So I'm just gonna add all of this in. We are going to mix this marinade up, and then we're gonna reserve just a little bit of that so we can brush it on as we're grilling. So we go ahead and we'll just reserve just a couple tablespoons of that. And then the rest of this is going into this resealable bag. We're gonna throw this in the refrigerator and let this go a couple hours. And then while this is marinating, I'll go ahead and show you how I make my cherry salsa. For the cherry salsa, we're gonna start out with tomatoes. You can take 6 vine ripened tomatoes and just core those and throw those in a food processor, or you can take 28 ounces of diced tomatoes if tomatoes aren't in season. Now here are black sweet cherries. Oh my goodness, I have just pitted these, so those are gonna go in along with a couple cloves of garlic. Just mince that. Of course, some onion and some jalapeno. Just gonna throw that in, and some cilantro, a little bit of sugar, now red wine vinegar, and of course my house seasoning, salt, pepper, smoked paprika, onion, and garlic. We're gonna put the top on this, and we're gonna blend this up. Now we don't want to just puree this, we just really wanna just get all those flavors together. Okay, so we have our cherry salsa all ready. All I'm gonna do is pour this into a bowl. Now, of course, this makes a whole lot more than you're gonna need for your pork tenderloin, but we'll have to make extra because we always love to eat it with chips. All you're gonna do now is just taste it and see if you need to adjust any seasonings, add any salt, pepper. Cherries are sweet. You get the bite of that jalapeno. Oh my goodness, so good. All right, we have our grill up to medium-high heat, so let's go ahead and throw on our pork loin. Ooh, do you hear that sizzle? That is amazing. All I'm gonna do, and we're gonna let that go about 12 to 15 minutes. All right, so our pork is ready to turn. We're just gonna go ahead and turn that. And then now, do you remember that reserved marinade that we had? We're just going to take a little bit of that cherry chipotle marinade and just douse that pork with that. Oh, God. Good. Let's let it go for a few more minutes. Right, so we're turning it again and adding it with just a little bit more of that marinade. What we like, if you like it, maybe medium, like pink, 145. We'll like it well done, more 160, 165. So let's go ahead and take this pork off. We're gonna now let this rest and add it to the cherry salsa. Okay, so when we take the pork off, of course, we're gonna let it rest. And once it's done resting, all we're gonna do is just slice all of the pork. Oh my goodness, I don't know if you can see this, but it is absolutely delicious. It is tender. Once we slice it up, what I like to do is add to all the cut sides, either the Michigan cherry wood smoked seasoning, maybe just some house seasoning. You also could do just salt and pepper. So I just like to add a little bit more as I plate it up, along with that beautiful cherry salsa all over this pork. And then I like to finish it with a little bit of cilantro. Now you have a great grilled cherry chipotle pork tenderloin, perfect for your next grilling event. The recipe will be up on the website.